Be'ezrat Hashem Yitbarach. So we are doing the halachot of the Ben Ish Chai, Hilchot Chanuka, which is in Parashat Vayeshev. Halachat Dalet. Says the Ben Ish Chai, Mitzvah lehanicha batefach hasamuch lapetach. The mitzvah is to place the chanukiah, to place the menorah in the tefach, which is about 8 centimeters, within the opening. Afilu bizman hazeh shemadlikim bifnim, even nowadays when we light inside the house. V'im en mezuzah biyamin, and if for some reason there's no mezuzah on the right side of the door, yanichena biyamin, he should put the menorah on the right side. So for example, a person just moved into a house. Now, when a person is in the chutz la'aretz, for the first 30 days that he moves into a house, if he doesn't have a mezuzah, it's okay.
What does it mean it's okay?
Meaning, if in the first 30 days that a person moves into a house, he doesn't put up his mezuzah, it's okay. He has 30 days to put up the mezuzah, which means he just moved in right before Chanukah. He didn't have a chance to put up his mezuzot yet. In that case, he's going to light the menorah on the right side of the door as opposed to the left side. Okay? V'im yesh mezuzah, but if he has a mezuzah, yanichena bismol hanichnas, he's going to put it on the left side, which is the opposite of the person coming in, which is basically on the opposite side of the mezuzah. V'hareh shlosha mitzvot biyachad. Okay, and now you're going to have 3 mitzvot together, which is what? Ki ha'adam hanichnas v'lovesh tzitzit shu tarit katan she'alav. The person's going to walk in. Hopefully he has tzitzit, right? He has the tarit katan that's on him. So when he walks in, he's with the mitzvah in the middle. He has the tzitzit in the middle. Okay, and then we said a mezuzah on the right and the menorah on the left. V'rashet tevot shelahem, and the rashet tevot is going to be tzemach. Okay, which is tzitzit, mezuzah, and chanukah. Uvizchut ze yavo Mashiach tzidkenu tzemach shemo. And in merit of this, Mashiach is going to come, and his names, one of the names that we attribute to Mashiach, is going to be tzemach, right? Et tzemach David Avdecha me'erat hatzmiach, right? So tzemach is the rashet tevot of these 3 mitzvot. V'yitkayem pitchu she'arim v'yavo goy tzadik ki yamin usmol tifrotzi. And by he's going to say v'yitkayem pitchu she'arim v'yavo goy tzadik. Okay, that's going to be the mitzvah of the tzitzit. Ki yamin usmol tifrotzi, and then yamin usmol. You have the right and left.
Tifrotzi.
Yeah. What?
Peret.
הפרץ. וכשיניח החנוכה על מזוזת הפתח בשמאל, when he's going to put the menorah on the left side of the door, יניח בלילה הראשונה את הנר בקצה השני של מנורת החנוכה, שהוא רחוק מן הפתח. So when he's placing the mezuzah, when he's placing the menorah opposite the mezuzah on the left side of the door, right, he's going to place, on the first night, he's going to place it all the way on the farther side of the menorah. What does that mean? That means that let's say he's lighting from the inside of the house. Okay? He places his mezuzah, he places his menorah on the left side of the door, which is now going to be his right side. Okay? Because he's in the house and he's facing the door leading outside. Which means now at this point, the mezuzah is at his left, and the chanukiah is on his right. When he's going to place the candles, how does he place the candles? So says the Ben Ish Chai, he's going to place the candle all the way on the far right. Okay? So he says, יניח בלילה הראשונה את הנר בקצה השני של מנורת החנוכה, שהוא רחוק מן הפתח. So he places the first candle on the side that is furthest away from the door. ובלילה שני, and the second night, ובליל שני, and the second night, יניח נר השני לצידו. He places the second candle next to it. Okay? שיהיה קרוב לפתח יותר. So this way that when he's going to be adding the second one, it's going to be going closer to the opening now. מן הראשון. ובא מתחיל להדליק, and he will start lighting with the second candle first. So meaning, when he's going to set up the candles, how is he going to set up the candles? He's going to set up the candles going from right to left, meaning from the most far from the door towards the door. And always he's going to prepare from right to left, but when he's going to light from left to right. He's going to light the new candle and then the old candle. עד שנמצא בליל שמיני, אותו נר הנוסף יהיה סמוך לפתח ממש, and then the eighth night it's going to be you're going to add the candle closest to the door mamash uvo matchil adlik, and that's the candle that he's going to start lighting with. This way he's always going towards the right every night, meaning he's lighting left to right, which means he's going to the right. But if he doesn't have a mezuzah on the right side of the door, and in this case he's going to light the chanuka, the menorah on the right side. He's going to do exactly the opposite. On the first night he's going to put the chanukiah closer to the opening. And the second night he's going to he's going to put the second one further from the door. Meaning the order that he's going to set up the candles and the order that he's going to light is never going to change, regardless of if he puts the menorah to the right side of the door or to the left side of the door. Meaning, when he sets up the menorah, he's always going to set up the menorah going from right to left, and when he lights, he's always going to light from left to right, regardless of if he puts it on the right side or on the left side of the door.
So regardless of whether there's a menorah, there's a mezuzah or not.
Exactly. No. If there's a mezuzah, then
no mezuzah.
Again,
if there's a mezuzah, he sets up like that and he lights up like that. And if there's no mezuzah on the left,
it's the same thing. He's going to do the same thing, but he's going to do it on the other side of the door. Meaning the way he sets up and the way he lights is always the same. The placement is going to change whether or not there's a mezuzah. Okay, so if he has a mezuzah, he puts the menorah on the left, and if he doesn't have a mezuzah, he puts the menorah on the right, but he's going to light the exact same way as if he put it on the left.
What does it mean? For example, in your house, you have a wall, right? You have the door here, you have the mezuzah here, but then you have a wall. So you can light, I don't know if that's what you're doing, but you could light here to the right of the door. But if you didn't have a mezuzah, where would you light? There's no left, you have a wall.
So if you don't have, you don't have. But I happen to do have a tiny place by the mezuzah. Okay, if you don't have, you don't have. What are you going to do? Okay. Halacha hey, manicha lemala mishlosha tvachim umitzvah lehanicha lemata me'asara tvachim. The best place to do the mitzvah of Nel Chanukah is where? In between 3 tvachim and 10 tvachim. Meaning, you should never light the Chanukah less than 3 tvachim high. 3 tvachim is 24 centimeters. Each tefach is 8 centimeters. So never light the menorah lower than 8 centimeters. And he says it's better not to light it higher than never lower than 24 centimeters.
Never
right?
higher than 80.
And no, not never higher. It's better to not light higher than 80.
Okay. Now, what does it mean? Let's say you have a tall chanukiah. You have a menorah, really. What does it mean? Does the bottom of the menorah needs to be below 80 or should be below 80, or is it the candles themselves?
It sounds like the candles. It sounds like the candles. Okay, because you have chanukiyot. We know what.
80 is very low. 10 tfachim. So is this 10 tfachim?
10 tfachim is 80 centimeters.
So it's going to be pretty much this. So if you have a little bit of a menorah like that.
So that's it. That's why we have the flat ones, right? The ones that you just if you go in Israel, you see many people. They have how do you call it? They have just like like a menorah like this thick, and then that's it. They light on top of like a small milk carton or something like this. They light on top of that, so it should really be within the proper height. Okay. Uvdiavad im hinicha lemala me'asara yatsa. Okay, and b'diavad, if he lights it higher than asara, it's okay, and we know that most people are doing that. No, I wouldn't say most, but a lot of people are doing that if they're lighting on the window, they're lighting whatever it is. According to the Sod, according to the Kabbalah, it's better to light in between the 7 and the 10. He wasn't Yotzei Yedei Chova. Okay, so if he lit it higher than 20 amot, okay, which is going to be 20 amot, which is going to be approximately 10 meters. Okay, then he's not Yotzei in that case. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.